Libra, hello. I hope this video finds you well. We're gonna jump right into a tarot reading for you. Thank you so much for being here as always. What does Libra have going on? What's going on for Libra, please? Looks like you're walking away from something. Someone who is potentially dishonest, a deceiver, someone who's abusive. Someone who does not keep their promises. Someone who just talks. Two of Pentacles and the Challenge. You're trying to come into balance. Page of Swords, your sense of curiosity. You're trying to find the answer to something here, Libra, and it seems like you can't. You are struggling to keep your head above water, to stay balanced. Past energy, the High Priestess. You have this inner knowing, this understanding, this knowledge. And you've had it since before this incident that you're currently walking away from or struggling with. Future energy is the Eight of Wands in reverse. Sense of conflict, guilt, feeling stuck. The Nine of Wands, adversity in the Self position. The Eight of Pentacles in your environment, work. Mastery. The Three of Cups and hopes and fears, healing, hope, community, solace. The King of Cups and the outcome, emotional mastery or control. I'm seeing you getting a handle on this situation with some work, with some effort. I'm seeing you finding solutions. I'm seeing you understanding the truth about someone who may have potentially betrayed you, struggling to come into balance, but also operating from your intuition, the High Priestess. Eight of Wands in reverse in the future, King of Cups. Someone feels guilty about something. What is this? The Queen of Swords, that they had to set boundaries with you. Someone feels bad. Maybe somebody wanted to help you in this situation, but they couldn't. Let's take a look at some of these cards. We're going to start with the Major Arcana. High Priestess in the past. What is the High Priestess? Six of Swords in reverse. Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. The path. You have ideas about the path. You know the path. You know how to get through the path. You've known how to get through the path. The Eight of Swords in reverse is, the Six of Swords in reverse. Wow. The Six of Swords in reverse is a card of not necessarily being on path or not knowing the path or not feeling confident in the path forward. The Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady progress. And the Eight of Cups. It looks like you are confused about the path forward here. But it seems like you already know what the path is. You have avenues that you can use. You have multiple different routes or options that you can take. And right now, you seem to be at a pause point, trying to assess what path you want to go down. So we have the King of Swords in reverse, The Seven of Swords in reverse. Someone made a kind of like a promise to you, or kind of just like had like empty words for you. And it was cruel. And you're trying to kind of like balance yourself out from that. Let's see what this is. King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it could be someone from your childhood. Someone from the past. Seven of Swords in reverse. The Emperor could be an Aries. Giving you some kind of advice, some kind of like empty advice here. Doesn't actually help you. This person could potentially have the power or the ability to assist you, but they don't. The Two of Pentacles in the crossing. The Fool in reverse. Yeah, it's not fair. It's ignorant. It's very ignorant. This person's priorities might be a little bit out of whack. Page of Swords in the crowning. Yeah, you're seeing something as not being fair. You're right about that. Someone is selfish. And so you're making a plan now. Your plan is going to be successful. Nine of Swords in the subconscious energy. The Devil in reverse. Justice in reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You're right, it isn't fair. Someone could have given you something. Someone could have shared something with you. But they decided not to. In a way, I feel like this breaks you free of the illusion that this person was on your side. The Eight of Wands in the future, the Ace of Cups in reverse, yeah. The Four of Pentacles in reverse, and the Star in reverse. This person does want to help you deep down. But them withholding resources from you does not do anything for your confidence in them. Okay, straight up. There could be an element here of arrogance or haughtiness. The Star in reverse, also hopelessness. The Nine of Wands in reverse being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There could be some anxiety about money. Those anxieties will be resolved in due time. There's going to be a little bit of a delay. If you're looking for a new job, I see you finding one. The Eight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles being clarified by the Knight of Wands. The Sun in reverse, and the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you could have had to leave a job here. Knight of Wands. Could be potentially very confusing and devastating for you, pushing you kind of like into this little bit of a funk or depression here with that Sun in reverse. But I see some new work coming in for you here in the near future. There is a little bit of a delay here, but it does happen for you. So we have the Three of Cups in Hopes and Fears. Four of Wands in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. You're worried about your community. Kind of like brushing your pain under the rug, your chaos. They're kind of just ignoring it. And you feel very left out. So we have the King of Cups in the future with the Queen of Swords. I see you kind of greeting somebody here. Somebody's like emotional openness, or like their confession of guilt to you, with this sort of Queen of Swords energy, very direct, very critical attitude. Can we get more about this? Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Five of Cups. You ask them why they just let you fall like that. You address it. Universal body, your sense of autonomy. Centeredness. Spirit wants you to prioritize these two aspects here with humility. You are in control of your own life, is what Spirit wants you to know most. When you find your center, you're able to make decisions from a much more balanced place and move forward in a particular direction in accordance with your actual will, rather than in accordance with the will of those around you who might be making decisions. So we have determination in reverse. Yeah, literally. Right now is a very important time for you, Libra, to remain determined, to remain focused on your next goals and to cultivate that sense of willpower. Aries could be very significant here. We also have mischief here. It's going to be important for you to lighten up, have a little bit more fun, loosen up a little bit. We have compassion in reverse, and have some compassion for yourself as you move through this period. Yeah, you're falling into despair and defeatism here. It's gonna be very important for you to do what you can to keep your spirits up. That means having more fun. We have mindfulness in reverse. Yeah, you're losing yourself in worry. Do something to get your spirits up, Libra, because that's going to be instrumental in your decision making moving forward. Don't give up. Wow. All right, we're gonna do a few of these oracle cards that I just got. This is from the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck. We have Heart Home coming out here, Compassion, Whale Song resonating, Mindful, Groupthink, and Will-o'-the-Wisp. Treasures hidden in the shadows. Okay, the first card that's really standing out to me is Mindful Groupthink. I feel like there is a potential group of people here that has you convinced that anybody who is an outsider is wrong. Mindful Groupthink energy coming out. I feel like this is something that you kind of need to unlearn as you dive into the shadows away from this group of people and you find the treasure here hidden in the shadows. Not sure exactly what that's going to be, but it seems like you have to get away from this group in order to discover it. And I feel like that's exactly what's happening for you right now, is that you're being pushed away from a particular group of people so you can understand more fully. Some aspect here. We're going to get into what this treasure is that's hidden in the shadows. We have Heart, Home, and Compassion as well. So I feel like you are understanding who does have compassion for you at this time, and you're also having compassion for yourself. I want to read about Heart, Home, Compassion 27, because this is the second compassion card that has come out here for this reading. So compassion is going to be a very important element here. We're going to read the full entry to you. It says, love in its truest form, compassion. When you begin to feel like you do not belong anywhere, it's time to make your way back to your heart home. This is your true home. You are being called back to the quiet place where your soul resides. Put everything on hold for a short while. You are being offered the experience of love in its purest form, unconditional and unbounded. This is not the love you must work hard to earn or barter for. Drop into your heart space and rest there for a breath or two. Replace the judgment of yourself and others with compassion. Really, it is that easy when Heart Home shows up. There is no need to forgive anyone for anything. None of it occurred in a spiritual truth. It is only your belief in that story that makes it so powerful. Allow your love to wash clean all those impressions. Empty yourself of all judgment and preconceptions, and allow spirit to fill you with the sweet nectar of peace. When Heart Home shows up, it is imperative that you heed its call, lest the universe orchestrate a way to bring you back to yourself that is of a harsher nature. So there could be a need for more compassion for others, not allowing this perceived betrayal to consume you. We have whale song resonating, remembering, harmonizing, and resonating. There are moments in life when you have a sense of deja vu, that you visited this place, these feelings, this person before, and you know that a new opportunity to dance has come round again. Yet, there is a haunting quality to this, a melancholy, as life's mysterious fragility is also underlined. Like a whale song that pleads for its simple notes to be matched by another, you have a short time to capture this essence and let it resonate in a way that is potentially transformative, but only if you don't turn away. Sometimes you may forget the moments of your humanity, your truest desires, because you've become so earthbound to calculating, striving, and doing. You're so overstimulated by the chase and what you're exposed to that you forget your heart. Now it's time to jump in the water and play, and be reminded of your creative self, your collaborative impulse to sing along, seeking harmony, beauty, purpose, and meaning. At this moment, that is your exact invitation. You will achieve more than the plans you set in motion if you use this opportunity to explore, be curious, and take a much-needed break from what your mind thinks it needs to accomplish. Your heart is calling. Answer it. I feel like I've given you something to think about here, Libra. We're going to close out with a couple of astro cards for you. Pisces, the dreamer, that sense of spirituality, being open to compassion once again. Compassion is a very important thing here within this reading. Compassion for yourself and for others. Opposition, tension, and opposites. Could be feeling deceived, like there's some kind of illusion here. We also have Capricorn, the boss, at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. If you'd like to book me for a personal reading, the link is going to be down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching this video, Libra, and take care.